two random things to talk to you about that are unwrestling related.
Hmm.
Did you hear about the Penn State frat scandal?
Oh God, no! Please tell me more.
So there was, I don't know if it was a federal or a state investigation. So it was like Delta Upsilon and Sig Chi, because of course, um, were were being investigated for trafficking cocaine.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, it was like 13 of them, and apparently, according to the reports at Penn State University, according to the reports, as part of like initiation or like whatever, pledges had to like shop and sell cocaine.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Apparently, there was one person that called himself Pablo Plescobar, which for frat names, that's awesome. Horrible connotation, but that's a
Yeah,
great name.
that's a pretty great. That's a pretty great name.
Yeah, I gotta find more information on this as I edit this up. But this just came out like yesterday or something. It was pretty wild. I was like, someone had a comment said from Penn State to State Penn.
State. Oh, that's great.
Isn't it? Absolutely freaking awesome. It's funny because I know people who went to Penn State. Be like, hey, did you guys know about this? But oh yeah, so next week, by the way, just prepare All In and then NXT Heatwave.
Yeah, Heatwave is a good name.
For NXT. I mean, when NXT did start bringing in Heatwave, they've had some great matches on Heatwave. Particularly, I think like Javon Evans had a great Heatwave first match. But I'm working on. All right, so I have a guest potentially for All In. She's been on the show before, and she was at All In when it was
I
at
thought we
Wembley
had.
like
I
two
thought we
years.
had. No, what happened to Smiley?
Smiley's doing All Out.
Ah, right. Of course,
Yeah,
it's all in and all out.
All
That
Out.
makes
Yeah, yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah. Not to confuse anybody at all.
No, not confusing. Any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, because all that's when they do All Out on Worlds Collide weekend.
Right. That's right.
Yeah,
WWE's counter programming.
exactly. And then AEW was like, yeah, we'll just move our time up and like we'll play nice.
Yeah, I do like that WWE is like, okay, we're just gonna go up against you with AAA or fucking
Hmm.
Worlds Collide or NXT. Just like
Yeah,
it's honestly it's a good barometer for how like I really like the integration of AAA into Raw the past few weeks with
hmm.
Roman's gonna face Penta, which is great. Although I didn't realize it was on Raw in Mexico City, not like a AAA show. That is, I think the only,
Oh,
I think that is the only mistake
gotcha.
um in this cross promotion. But I'm like, yeah, dude, it's a good way to reintroduce Ray Phoenix to your audience and build the brand. And because WWE wants to be that global property, I'm like, yeah, no, this is a very good way to do it by mixing them on Raw and then making people go watch the YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, I mean AAA ever since going to YouTube and Undertaker being the head booker, they've been killing it with like
Yeah.
storylines.
Like WWE is kind of made in like colonies all over the world, um,
Hmm.
which has its pros and cons because they're kind of monopolizing the business in a sense. It's like it's a monopoly through partnerships, not through ownership.
Through acquisition, yeah.
Yeah, it's partnerships, not acquisitions. So it's like, hey, we're giving you resources and money, but that means we have power and control without owning you legally.
Yeah, it's like it's the same thing AEW did or has was doing. Except AEW has more direct partnerships. Like they don't own CMLL, whereas
Right,
WWE
right.
owns AAA.
AEW is more like, hey, let's put a show on together, while WWE is like, hey, let's give you resources
Yeah,
and marketing.
we're gonna buy you. You're still gonna be your own thing, but we're just gonna give you a crap ton of money and watch what
Was
happens.
it that they purchased AAA or they partnered
They
with
per
AAA?
they
Oh,
no
they
they
legitimately
purchased
purchased with them.
they
Okay.
purchased AAA. Yeah,
Okay, so that was a little bit different. It's a little more monopolizing then.
yeah, but
Um,
it gives them more of like an outlet. 'Cause so they had the partnership with TNA, which is still
that was
so
it. The
insane.
partnership with the TNA. That
It
to
was
be
partnership
determined when
with
it's being bought.
yeah, exactly. Partnership with TNA, acquisition of AAA, but they use a lot of their NXT talent that haven't been on NXT TV or like they have nothing for them in NXT. They're son of the AAA.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's good. I mean, look what it did to Ludwig Kaiser. Um,
Hmm.
look what it did for Chad Gable. Taker, Ray Phoenix, you know, Dominic Mysterio. It's
Dom just wants to be in AAA at this point. If you look at like Dom's mannerisms, he's like, I just want to be in AAA.
yeah, cause fun. It's like
Yeah.
because like the narrative around wrestling or like
Mhm.
wrestling media was like who's WWE's always trying to find that next Rey Mysterio. They tried with Sin Cara, they tried it with Alberto Del
They
Rio.
tried with Sun Cara twice. There were
Yeah,
two Sun
yeah.
Caras.
Like they tried with so many other people, and now it's just like, oh, why just have one when we can buy all of them?
We can just we can just have them all and go nuts.
And then the best ones make it to primetime, which is Penta, and then it's probably should be Ray Phoenix
Yeah.
because that finals match between those two is going to be bonkers.
It's the most obvious wrestling tournament I've ever seen.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, we're going to talk about a little bit more, but also, all right, so have you heard about this Jaden Daniels thing?
No.
Okay, Jaden Daniels is the starting quarterback for the Commanders in the NFL, Washington Commanders.
Oh God.
It's not about the Washington Commanders. He went to LSU, won a Heisman at LSU, no national championship, won a Heisman at LSU. Okay. Even though his team was kind of ass that year, but he won the Heisman. And mind you, his jersey is not retired. LSU has only retired one jersey. It's like Billy Cundiff from like the 70s, 80s. Not even Joe Burrow and that ridiculous team at LSU. Joe Burrow doesn't even have his number retired. This
Yeah.
comes into play. Okay. This comes into play. This also comes into play that Jaden Daniels' agent is his mother.
Okay.
Just put a pin in that one.
That's weird. That's bizarre.
Put a pin in that. Okay, so ever since Jaden Daniels left LSU about 2 or 3 years ago, no one has magically used that number. He was number 5.
Yeah.
No one's used the number. Mind you, his number's not retired, so technically anybody can use the number. Also, Joe Burrow's number is not retired, but no one's used number 9 for LSU. Again, it's just a thing that happens. It's a coincidental. So they have this. So LSU has this freshman or sophomore it's a sophomore cornerback who was number 3 and wants it changed to number 5. Okay, which is Jaden Daniels' number.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels' team sent a cease and desist to
God.
LSU football team,
Oh my God.
saying that they can no longer use his name, image, and likeness, with the chief complaint essentially being that they're using his number 5.
That's really dumb.
Oh, it's dumb, but the internet has collectively destroyed him. I'm not even talking about just random people. I'm talking companies.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
One of the best ones I saw, the Mets the other day won a game 4-1.
Yeah.
And they said, stop that 4 in respect for Jaden Daniels.
That's funny.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull them up. The Jaden Daniels memes are absolutely hysterical.
Yeah, I know football is like right around the corner. But I have been all in on video game news, dude. Oh my God, there is so much going on more to video games, specifically Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, with D23.
Yeah, D23 just went fucking off. Like we haven't heard things about Kingdom Hearts 4 in years. Now they're like, oh, by the way, here's everything you want to know, pretty much. So it's like, okay, bet, cool. But also GTA 6 having the gameplay reveal on Netflix.
It's massive.
It's weird.
It's very weird.
So weird, but I don't like from a marketing and branding perspective. I'm like, oh, this is really like smart because like they're going for, hey, this has never been done in video games, and the narrative is going to be this is video games making it mainstream, even though video games have been mainstream for decades,
Forever, yeah.
But also it's like, okay, you're putting a commercial essentially behind a paywall for 6 hours before it goes on YouTube.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's very, very stupid. I have more Jaden Daniels memes for you. A lot of them came from the baseball world. But I'll spare the baseball because they're all kind of the same. Oh, the Philadelphia Phillies the other day said making 5 runs for the Phils in the 5th. Don't sue us.
Don't sue us. That's funny.
What was it? Let me see. Saratoga Racetrack said, out of respect for Jaden Daniels, we will no longer be using post 5 on the starting gate at Saratoga Racecourse. University of Columbia football, out of respect for Jaden Daniels, we have removed the 5-yard line from our field.
Oh my God.
Oh, it gets better. StubHub.
StubHub.
Effective immediately, we will no longer offer tickets in groups of 5. Out of respect, out of, out of respect for Jaden Daniels, we're only doing 4 or 6 plus. Thank you for your understanding.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what Subway should have done? We're doing the $5 foot long for the next 5 days. Fuck you, sue me.
Oh, this one's better. Someone says breaking. Hurricane categories have been changed to category 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 to allow Jaden Daniels his rights to number 5.
Yeah, dude, you can't copyright a number. That's not how that works.
Oh man, I remember someone tweeted they said he's at the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20, the 10, the Jaden Daniels touchdown.
Touchdown. That's amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah, no, he's getting destroyed. Like one that said, 5 Guys has changed their name to 4 Guys out of respect for Jaden Daniels.
4 guys and a burger.
Oh, did I lose you?
No, I'm here.
I think I just... Or I said 5.
That's
okay,
4 guys and a burger.
For a second. Yeah, someone said 5 below is changing to 4 below.
4 below.
Mm-hmm. What's another one? May the 5th will now be recognized nationally as Cinco de
Jaden Daniels.
Cinco de J.O., yeah, in honor of Commanders QB Jaden Daniels. Cinco de J.O.
Cinco de J.O. God, that is so
funny.
Yeah,
I've never seen somebody collectively destroy an athlete over something so stupid.
Dude, you just gotta love how the internet will always be undefeated.
Yeah, they will win no matter what. Some said 5 Gun is reportedly planning to rebrand to allow Jaden Daniels his rights to number 5. Oh man, there was one oh yeah. Breaking, McDonald's no longer offers a $5 meal deal after Jaden Daniels didn't allow it anymore.
It's like you're like shut up and talk to me when you bring back the dollar menu. $5 meal. Don't give me this bullshit. Give me the dollar menu where I belong.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get my McGangbang for $3.
Someone said the 2028 Olympics will no longer use 5 rings. Reasons unknown. But yeah, no, the Jaden Daniels memes are absolutely hysterical. I've never seen someone crash and burn. And he had the audacity to make like a press release or whatever, saying like, I hope this thing. He goes, my sole focus is on Commanders football right now. I'm getting ready for the season, the last line he said was, "I hope this situation between me and LSU is handled privately."
Yep, sure. And by private, we mean completely public. It's only private if literally the whole world keeps it to themselves.
So bad. I was like, oh, get a real legal team next time, Jaden Daniels.
No kidding.
The number 5. Some made a joke about like Booker T not being able to call himself a 5-time WCW World Champion anymore.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's no longer the 5-star frog splash. It's the Jaden Daniels.
Cease and desist for wearing the number 5.
A number that's not retired by the school.
Yeah. It's like, you're going to sue the DiMaggio estate for using the number 5.
Oh, it's so good.
Do quarterbacks have like a limited number of numbers they can use? Like O-line, D-line, receivers have to use a certain range of numbers. Do QBs also have restrictions?
In the NFL, there was. It's not really strictly enforced that much anymore. But historically, the NFL has had number restrictions for positions. In college, it doesn't fucking matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
You can wear whatever number you want. I've seen defensive tackles wear like the number 6.
Yeah, like NFL makes sense because it's like, okay, how many legal men are you allowed in the field? Well, it's easier for refs to see based on the number, right? D line, O line, receiver, whatever.
There's a
Like,
different range of
yeah, those different range of numbers just makes sense. But quarterback, it's like, yeah, I guess a quarterback can be whatever number they want because
they can go up to like, I think historically in the NFL they were able to go up to like close to, I think it's like 1 to 15
that makes sense.
or something like that.
Yeah,
I think it's like 1 through 15.
Because NFL is the only sport that does that. Basketball, you can wear whatever number you want. So
Basketball, you can wear whatever the hell you want,
baseball,
yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, it's only the NFL that does that.
Yeah.
Hockey, I do not think has number restrictions.
That could also make sense too, though. Well, I guess, maybe not. I don't know.
Frets, you're here. Do hockey players in the NHL have restrictions on what numbers they can wear based on position?
Yeah, based on position.
I still say no. I mean, I know a lot of the hockey numbers that I've seen when I watch hockey games. They're in like the 80s and not 80s and 90s, but like they're pretty high numbers.
They can get up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
baseball ranges.
Yeah, Gretzky was like 99.
Judge is 99.
Judge is 99 too, yeah. So, but I don't foresee hockey only 99 is restricted because obviously. Okay.
Okay, so it's like 42 in baseball.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's freaking Gretzky. It's the great one.
Yeah.
Any player, any number except Gretz. Okay, that's cool.
That makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah.
I like why baseball does 42 a little bit better, but that's okay.
Well, because they were like, they allowed Rivera to wear it until he retired.
Yeah, it's because, it's like if you still have 42, you're allowed to keep 42, but anything moving forward, you're no longer allowed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's Mo.
Yeah.
So it's like the Yankees, like one of the few teams that have, like there are a few teams that have 42 retired twice. One for, obviously the whole league has it for Jackie Robinson. And some other players like the Yankees have it for Mo. I'm sure some other teams have a 42 somewhere along the line.
Yeah. You know, it's pretty dope. Any player except Gretz. This is awesome. Yeah.
Gretz and Frets. What a tag team.
Wow. Frets, you got to get on that.
Yeah.
Get freaking, get the great one on your show. He probably doesn't give a shit about professional wrestling, but still, it's worth a shot. I want a Gretz and Frets episode.
That'd be really funny.
Dingo and the baby.
It's like Fret's gonna be like, I want to talk to you about my time in ministry or whatever Fret's did as a. He
went to like
pastor or whatever. Bible study.
It wasn't Bible. No, he went to a religious college.
Seminary. Was it seminary?
It was not seminary.
Yeah, because it's one of those. It's one of those eminary terms that Fret's.
Well, no, seminary is like you go to school to become a pastor.
Yeah.
Depending on the religion, and whatnot, but it was essentially.
Fretsky.
Fretsky.
Fretsky. That's fun.
We'll think about it.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, it's fine. Great one, James Fretsky. Could work. I like that idea.
Youth pastor. Intern. That's what it was.
Okay, there it is.
Bible college.
Bible college. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, those exist. Those exist. All for the Lord, of course. All for the Lord. Actually, let me get out of a Sudoku game that I was playing while I was waiting for you to show up. Bachelor of Theology. Which means, okay. You're technically a theologian, Frets.
I really liked my psychology class. No, philosophy courses in college. But I was like, wow, if I had pursued this, there were no career opportunities for me.
No, you just go to college to teach philosophy. That's the only thing you do.
Well, it's like, unless you like, honestly, unless you paired it as a double major with another good major, like a business major,
you can go far.
Especially nowadays, behavioral economics degrees go a lot further than just your standard economics degree.
Yeah, behavioral economics.
Behavioral economics, you gotta understand how the consumer thinks about your product.
Yeah, you pair with behavioral psych, you're good to go.
That too. Yeah. Like Jazz has her master's in behavioral economics. Now she's in fucking MBA school for whatever the fuck she's gonna do with it.
Get a master's in business.
Yeah, she got her MBA. She started at Berkeley a few weeks ago.
Oh, it's like UC Berkeley, right?
UC Berkeley. Yeah, it's all online. So
Gotta love it.
Good for her. She's the smart one in this family.
You're just along for the ride.
Pretty much. I'm like, yeah, Jazz, I make money talking to people about money. It's funny how that works.
Yeah, right?
At home in this sweaty room.
Yep. Can't wait to turn the AC on after this. And whatnot. Speaking of which, let's get the show on the road. Probably gonna be a short show because we can have a big show probably next week. Plus, AEW has actually been really good. They did their Grand Slam Mexico in Arena Mexico last week. That was a freaking awesome crowd. It was a glorified house show, but it was really freaking good.
That's fine. Glorified house shows are great.
Well, because it was just like a lot of multi-man matches, but so like everybody got seen.
Yeah.
So it was, and that crowd was just hot.
Wrestling's pretty good right now. I mean, WWE's still a little flat, but we'll get into it.
AEW is doing real. I mean, their build to All In is doing really good.
Yeah,
that's just their build to All In is good. But we can talk about all of that next week with either one or two guests. Who knows? Because like, if we can snag Jermaine,
fuck yeah.
I don't know how we do it, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, because it's what 4 hours ahead at least. Six.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to keep him up too long. We'll figure it out.
Well, I guess what time are you and Kay done with work?
I'm done at 5, but we would get on and like I'll talk to Jermaine.
Yeah.
Depending on our number guests. If I get off at 5 and we start like a special start time of like 6.
Yeah, 5:36. I mean, you work at home too.
Yeah, and Kay's technically not working currently.
Yeah, I work for myself, so I can stop working whenever I want.
Exactly. So we did like a 6 o'clock show, run the aid. Hopefully he's not up too late to like what 2 in the morning.
Or he's here for as long as he's here, and he's like, bro, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. You go, okay.
Yeah.
Peace, deuces.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So yeah, we'll figure it out for next week. But this week, we're going to talk about some of the interesting things going on in the storylines of pro wrestling, specifically in WWE. Oh yeah, by the way, there's another Wayne's brother, Bloodline member that showed up.
I did see that, Zilla.
He's really nice in person. I met him at Comic-Con 2 years ago. Or whatever. But anyway, we'll talk about all that in just about 3 minutes. We're here at Kings of Rings Podcast, episode 452, coming at you real soon.
Kings of the Rings of the illest. Kings of the Rings of the illest. Attic Radio HQ, representing kings of the rings to the fullest. King Ricky made the hot tag to Willie T, and out of nowhere like Randy is the queen bee. K-Fay brother, 400 plus in the bag like money in the bank brother. See when they pod, it's the opposite of common. Look at the comments, crowned at a certified top 10. You heard? Kings of the Rings pod. Throw up a too sweet when you see the squad. Like a chop in a, I know you feel it. Kings of the Rings of the illest. Kings of the Rings of the illest. Kings of the Rings of the illest.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think Taquan may have given us the show title already.
Let's see.
It's a pretty quick show title, but I was like, I kind of like it. I was gonna go for As the Bloodline Turns.
Samoan fatigue.
But yeah, that one sounds really good.
Can you just do like in parentheses pew pew?
You know what? I was thinking about adding pew pew somehow.
Because the pew pew pew, I'm like, okay. Like me and Ricky, I was like, this is a Ricky and I conversation. Because I love mentioning how sometimes wrestling is just enough amount of stupid.
The right amount of stupid.
And the pew pew,
perfect
example.
Perfect amount of stupid. We'll get into all of that and then some. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 452, tentatively titled Pew Pew. We'll figure out the rest later. I'm your host, King Ricky Rose. Thank you guys for joining us. We are live right now on Twitch, on YouTube, on the Facebook at Kings of the Rings podcast, and Wrestle Addict Radio. If you like what you are seeing, or in the future, if you like what you're listening to, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a 5-star review. The links to all of that are in the description below, or if you're watching us right now, in the QR code that is right above my head. Right over there. Good pointing, Will. Good job. Speaking of Will, ladies and gentlemen, with me, as always, my Mayo mate, Mr. 8.5 by 11, the founder, the proprietor, the unseasoned one himself. That's a new one, Will Tarashak. How are you?
Ooh, I like my chicken with no seasoning, only butter. The only thing that goes in my chicken is butter.
You probably don't even wash your chicken either.
Not even garlic butter. No, I don't cook the chicken. I just eat it. And it's very seasoned. Let me tell you, garlic butter, mwah, chef's kiss.
Garlic butter is amazing. Put it on bagels. It's so fantastic.
Garlic butter is great. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart?
No, I have not.
Try it.
I maybe one of these. I'm not that poor yet, but I'll try.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but dude, I'm doing good. Things are moving. Got this fucking thing on my finger now forever.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, look at that.
So yeah, I went and got married last week, so that was fun.
Wild times.
Yeah, I know we're still doing the big party next year, but just for what we ended up doing. I should tell this in the pre-show, but while we're here, so Jazz and I had to do Plan C for the actual like paperwork for the wedding. So Plan B was to keep our date 8/8/26. Hire our photographer down at like an old historic village, which was gonna actually gonna be one of our venues. It was like one of our first choices, and have our officiant and our 2 witnesses there just to sign the paperwork and get it all bing bang boom. Yeah. But I called the county court in Jersey like a few months ago, and these bastards gave me the wrong information on how to pick up the marriage license.
Really?
Because what I should have done is call my local court, not the county court. So we called them the week of, because what the county told me was you can't pick up your license until 3 days before the ceremony. So I was like, okay. What they didn't tell me was if you called the local court, they would tell you, no. It takes 3 days for the application to process. And then you can pick it up and get married within 6 months of that window. Damn. So we're like, great. That's just enough time to not make it. So we kept our day 8/8/26 at the Smithville Village. Did all of our photos. It was just the 2 of us. A very nice day. It was actually really nice. She sent us some of the the mock photos, and she did an amazing job. So very excited to see those photos. And then so Jazz looked it up, like what's it like getting married in Delaware? Because we're going to Rehoboth Beach for the week.
Tax free.
Yeah. So she's like, so I called the courthouse. They're like, yeah, you can come in on Monday. It takes 24 hours to process. When do you want to get married? I'm like, Wednesday. She's like, let me look. 2:00, done. So we literally
Nice.
went in. I paid I paid this stupid fees that I got to pay to get the licenses and everything. They're
Yeah.
like, do you need a witness or do you need us to provide that? I'm like, if you guys can bring witnesses and the officiant, even better.
Yeah.
So just that was it. We walked in, 5 minute ceremony, took a few pictures and left. It was great.
Yeah.
That's how
Save
marriages
so much
should
money.
be. It's nice and easy. And then next year is the big party with Ricky, you're still my groomsman, so I'm gonna do the whole ceremony, all the nonsense, speeches. I'm gonna dance with my mom and we're gonna get drunk. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
pretty much that happened to one of my other friends. It was a wedding, it was like 4 or 5 years ago at this point. They did it in Philly, which is a great wedding venue in the middle of Philly. Actually, I've been to 2 weddings there. But they got married a year before the ceremony. It was only because the husband got like hurt, like physically hurt,
Oh God.
and yeah, and so to get on his wife's insurance, they got married.
Ah, okay.
So that's
what they did.
essentially-
They did a little bit of a speed run.
Yeah, that's what it did.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
that's
bit of
not
a
too
speed run,
uncommon.
but
Like
like
I know Nash and his wife got they signed the paperwork a few months before the actual ceremony. It's not because it can be a big pain in the ass because depending on where you live and where you are getting married, you have to follow the jurisdiction. Because what
Yes.
we would have had to do is, if we did get married in Jersey, on the way back, drop off the paperwork at the local courthouse where the ceremony was being taken place.
Yeah.
So, or our officiant could have mailed it in, and we were like, it's on our way home. We'll do it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, when I'm the officiant, I usually take care of the license.
Yeah,
Usually,
it's part of your duties.
Yeah, it's part of my duty. Because I'll be like after ceremony's over, I'll be like, come here. If I need to sign something, like in Georgia, they didn't really have to sign anything. I just had to sign it, and they were good to go. But like in New York, you have to get everybody's got to sign.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So like after the wedding I did in upstate New York, I was just like, hey, where are your witnesses? Come here right now. Like sign this, let's get this over with. I'll take care of the rest. But,
Yeah,
hey,
man. My advice should always just be get the legal stuff done as soon as
Quick.
possible.
Yeah.
And just get it taken care of. And then your ceremony is just, it's still it's fine. It's the same.
Yeah.
You still commit yourselves to each other. Marriage is whatever you want it to be.
Exactly.
of
And your anniversary is whatever you want it to be, essentially, too.
That's another thing too. So Jazz and I was like, fuck it. The whole month of August is ours.
You know what? Fair enough. Get you to SummerSlam somehow in the month of August now, too. Like, oh, it's my wedding gift. And
My
whatnot.
anniversary gift to me.
Exactly. All right, so let's move on and talk about some actual wrestling that's going on since the last time we've been around for 2 weeks or so, like that. And the Bloodline saga continues as our top story today. So, pretty much the last time we were around, Solo was like, hey, I don't want to join the families. I don't want to rejoin the family. Screw the family. Roman's like, bring me Solo. And Solo's like, no. Jey Uso's like, I'm going to shoot you. And Solo's like, pew, 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 pew. Essentially is what the storyline goes. And then last week on Raw, Jey beat Solo. And the agreement was the Usos then had to bring Solo to Roman to rejoin the family. By the way, sidebar real quick, my father was in town last week, and he came over with one of his childhood friends on Monday night or whatever. Like, oh, we're just gonna come and chill. Did you have dinner? I was like, yeah, I ate already, blah, blah. So they came and chilled and talked to me because we're the entire family was around for a gathering over this past weekend and stuff. And so one of his good friends from his childhood was with him, and he saw all of my belts. And he was like, oh my God, I love wrestling. They came around 7, by the way. And I was like, oh yeah, Raw's coming on right now. So I got my father to watch Raw with me.
How was that?
Oh, he's fascinated by it. My father has taken me
Right.
to wrestling events when I was growing up. Like I went to the SummerSlam when HBK returned.
In 02?
With the street fight. Because
That was at the
Coliseum.
Coliseum.
It was a Coliseum. There was the opener was Rey Mysterio and Kurt Angle.
Yep. That was a great show.
Yeah, it was a really good show. Michael's return with Triple H in the unsanctioned match, and then Brock beating Rock to become the champion for the first time, and us booing the crap out of Rock so much that he left for Hollywood and never really came back full time.
What a time.
So, yeah, what a freaking event. So yeah, my dad and my dad's friend and me, I was like, "You'll like Obafemi." He's like, "Who's Obafemi?" So in like
Wait.
in a yeah, in a he saw Oba on that Raw. We'll talk about that. But I actually like took 15 minutes out of Raw, and I showed him Brock versus Oba 1
Oh
at
yeah,
WrestleMania.
of course.
My dad is fascinated by wrestling. He's like, they say it's like fake. He's like, but I'm. He goes like, it's difficult for me to find what's fake about this, and I'm like, exactly.
Well, just punches and kicks.
Yeah, everything else slams to the ground. Yeah, those hurt.
I would also say submission moves. They some of them don't look like they hurt. Some of them do. Some of them do not.
Yes, that's very true. By the way, Taquan is saying now that his conscience kicking in, we shouldn't use Simone fatigue because it's a play on a conservative narrative. But what about whose bloodline is it anyways? Which I do like.
That's pretty good.
That is very, very good. But yeah, back to this. Sorry. So they play up this whole thing about Solo going back to the family, and the Usos are all hype, and Jay with his character changes galore. My
So
lord.
many. So
Yeah,
many.
I was like, pick a personality, Jey Uso. It's really kind of bothering me now. But Pepe Le Pew Pew is freaking great. Thank you, friends. And so Roman pretty much belittles Solo, blah 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 blah. And then he's like, well, these guys are my captains, blah blah. And so he gives them black Ulafalas. But I mean them, he only gives them to the Usos. And he doesn't give it to Jacob.
Wasn't Jacob given something like a few weeks ago that Jimmy and Jay weren't given?
Not that I recall.
Like a month or so. I remember Roman going up to Jacob and giving him something. And they did the head thing.
Oh, he did get no. I think that was him just. I thought that was him just rejoining the family.
That might have been it.
I think it was just him just rejoining the family. But you can see the disdain on Jacob's face when he didn't get the stop, and then, LA Knight tried to come in, and then they were trying to force him. They're trying to force Solo to obviously sacrifice LA Knight, essentially give him stuff. And what tipped me off that I knew Solo was going to turn, if you hear Ryoto, he goes, "I'm sorry, Oos." I'm like, no one calls LA Knight Oos.
Yeah.
But well done with the camera close up. Like, it was a great shot. It was a great shot taking out Roman. Like, how many times are like Roman's family going to turn on him? This happens like every 2 years.
It's funny because I do not like the bloodline fatigue, Samoan fatigue is real. It's a lot of this like, okay, I just jumped the shark. But this past Monday on Raw, I was into every single second of this entire segment and the beginning. Because I'm just like, Jimmy and Jay are just fucking with their little brother on national television. Part about it, yeah. That's the best part about it. It's hilarious. Roman coming in and it's like, dude, I beat your ass. Remember when I buried you? Do you remember?
Let's go to the tape.
Let's go to the tape because I buried you and you never acknowledged me.
Yeah.
Jacob saying, being his ass, Roman's like, hey, stand over there and do it and don't move until I tell you. He's just like, all right, fuck you then. He has plausible deniability, like all of it. All of it played in really, really well. LA Knight coming down, sure. Roman building the heat and then selling like a motherfucker. I was like, hey man, can't say Roman's like Hogan. Roman does not. Roman will put someone over.
Yeah, you know what I thought was interesting? I thought so when Solo, gets his gift back and starts beating up people, and then it's like, I think it was like Jay or someone between him and Jacob. And then Solo shot the guns at him. I thought it was like, oh, Jacob's turning. I was like, oh, this is a whole setup. Like in my head, I was like, oh, Jacob turns, and then he goes back to, I love you, Solo.
God, that would have been that would be a nightmare.
But it would have been great. So I don't know where this is going. I don't know what ending it's in right now, but Solo has officially rejected. This has to lead to some sort of war game something. Yeah. Like, what do you do with Solo? Like, Solo has to come out the big star here outside of them trying to shoehorn LA Knight, a guy who's like, I don't want to be a part of this, but like, we're making you a part of this. Like, what do you do?
Well, I mean, you have the one-on-one match with Roman and LA. That's the match, right?
Do you hold off till Money in the Bank, which is literally months away, or do you?
Is Sunday night's main event, right? When's that?
Sunday.
That's
September.
this
No,
Sunday.
no. It's Labor Day weekend, September 6th.
Yeah, then you do it there.
Yeah, which another sidebar for Sunday night's main event. They had the perfect opportunity to call it Sunday Night Heat. It was
Yeah,
right there.
It was, but NBC in main event is probably
I know.
because
I
this shit's still
know.
on Peacock, right?
Yeah, it is.
Am I gonna have to do a free trial of Peacock?
just to see this? Yep.
Because I was just like, you know what? Watching Raw, I was like, yeah, I'll watch Roman in AAA on YouTube. Sure, why not? And then I found it determines for a match on Raw. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
well, at least I can just watch it anyway.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with that. Speaking of which, let's move forward with this. Roman Reigns is going to get a number one contender that is a luchador. So here's the story behind this, since we haven't been here for a while. A couple of weeks ago, after Roman does his final segment on Raw, the cameras don't cut off. Roman gets met by Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio's like, "Hey, Roman, what's going on?" And Roman's like, "What's going on, Rey?" It's literally what the conversation was like. And Rey's like, "Hey, do you know I'm the general manager of AAA?" And Roman's like, "I do now." He's like, I got an idea. Come and talk to me. And that's how it ends. And so what ends up happening a couple of days later is that Roman agrees to have a bunch of luchadors in a tournament, and the winner of that tournament will be the number one contender for Roman Reigns' world title when he defends it at Raw in Mexico City, which is, I think, the first time that Raw is actually going from Mexico City, which makes sense in every sense of the word. You have them just acquiring AAA, Mexico City being a massive hub for all things wrestling and just sports in general. God, Mexico City during the World Cup was insane.
Yeah.
You have the fact that this further pushes the AAA and WWE working relationship, even though WWE has AAA, on top of the fact that AEW has CMLL. Like, it's interesting to me that I think the most interesting parts of WWE and AEW are actually in Mexico at this point. Like, Grand Slam Mexico was a fun show. And so now WWE kind of has to top that. And I think the only thing can top that is, hey, have Roman defend.
Yeah.
And you have the tournament participants here. Penta beat Laredo Kid in the first round. Psycho Clown lost to La Parca. La Parca needs to use more chairs. So that's not the La Parca I remember. They're like cousins. Dragon Lee beat El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. Ray Phoenix beat El Fiscal, who looked like a Power Ranger last night. He did. He looked like a Zeo Ranger. Yeah. All that to say this is leading to Penta versus Ray Phoenix, and it's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, Penta's gonna win too, because Penta's the older brother, right?
Penta's the older one, yes.
Older brother, bigger star. There you go.
Also, Penta versus Roman is a Raw main event.
I think it's a paper. Well,
it is. You got to give Penta more time up there, though. But it's close.
I think this would be a good Sunday night's main event.
Yeah, but you got to capitalize on being in Mexico City.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I think they're doing the right thing, but I do think this match could main event a B pay-per-view or a B plus pay-per-view. Like if this main evented Money in the Bank, and Money in the Bank for whatever reason was in Mexico City, it's like, okay, yeah, that would make
honestly Money in the Bank in Mexico City sounds actually kind of dope.
It sounds really dope. But New Orleans got shafted twice. They need something.
New Orleans is a good town for Money in the Bank. It should have been WrestleMania, but New Orleans is a good town for Money in the Bank. It should have been
WrestleMania.
God, I would have gone back in a heartbeat for WrestleMania.
I would have very much thought about it.
I totally understand. But yeah, this is leading to Penta and Ray Phoenix. My idea is that Penta and Ray Phoenix have a match. They kind of do a Cody and Dustin thing where like they have a match when they've become the Lucha Bros again.
Yeah.
And things like that. So hopefully that's what works. I like this idea. It just gets more luchas on Raw and gives them more to highlight. AAA is fun. Whenever you can catch it on YouTube, just watch it. It's fun. Corey Graves is on there. He does a great job. I think, what is it? It's Corey and JBL.
Yeah.
On comment. JBL's amazing as a color commentator.
JBL's the perfect choice. He really is the perfect choice. No, I agree. I don't watch AAA, but the usage of it on Raw and in video packages does not take away from the show that is Monday Night Raw. I think it
Correct.
makes Raw better.
Yeah.
Because Raw the past few weeks has kind of been pretty bad.
Yeah.
Building up to SummerSlam, there was some good, there was some bad, there was some ugly, but this is good television programming because it's interesting. It's Penta and Roman is a match I want to see, one way or the other. So this is a good way to get there because I know Penta and Rey Fenix is going to tear the house down, and if for some reason people don't know that, they're in for a treat.
Yeah, they're gonna find out. My lord.
Like this is actually one of the things WWE is doing very right. I think it's one of the things the company does as a really right in general, which is they are going above and beyond for their international fans. They are doing a very good job at being a global brand and a global company. It kind of sucks they like to fuck us over, us Americans, but
Yeah.
But the shows are better overseas, and it's, I think, really cool and good business for them to expand their market.
If there's one positive about the TKO acquisition of WWE, it is their expansion of the global market.
Yeah, their global expansion is.
Yeah,
they're doing a really good job.
It's incredible, honestly. It really is. How they can do it and expand. Like the European tour a couple of years ago, like when John Cena turned heel, was unreal.
Yeah,
you know, them expanding more into Mexico. Like they don't. I honestly believe they don't do enough in Mexico, and now they do a crap ton in Mexico. You know,
well, Mexico City specifically is also
hard
a dangerous place.
Yeah, and also I think it's also the issues with AAA and CMLL, so it's probably hard to book.
Yeah.
As well. So, but I like it, and I want to see more of it. But moving along to oh boy, CM Punk and Kevin Owens just tried to tear each other down, and it got to the point when you're listening to this and listening to just go jab for about 20 or so minutes.
Yeah.
It's either like this is real, like this is work, this is a work shoot, but this is not a work. You know, like it was kind of testy because if you know the lore of it, this is just a beef that happened at Ring of Honor like one night.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm like.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of on CM Punk's side. I'm like, really, Kev? That's it. That's it. You just don't like that I yelled at you in a locker room 20 years. That's it. Oh, and I pissed off your friends. Okay, like that's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess that's it. So yeah, I'm on Punk's side on this one. It's like, would Kevin Owens have gotten those positions if CM Punk was still in the company?
Probably not.
Probably not. But you know what? Neither would CM Punk. CM Punk would not have been in those positions either because Vince was still in charge and Roman Reigns was being
right
pushed.
There. Yeah,
was being
right
pushed. He would have been doing the job, my friend.
Yeah, but it is crazy because Punk really got some good jabs in. Like, so when KO first goes off, and then Punk says, "Is that what you really think about yourself?" And I was like, "Ooh,
yeah."
Ooh, because I was in my therapist's mind. I was like, "Oh, this is a little bit of transference here." Going on with KO, and to Punk's point, he does have a point by saying, like, is this what you really think about yourself? Here's why I call myself the best in the world, because it helps me. Essentially what Punk said. He goes, I think that I'm the best, and therefore I think therefore I am. Classic, mantra or whatever. And he's like, KO, you think so badly about yourself, but what you did has been great. He's like, Punk's like, you didn't give yourself enough credit.
Yeah, he's like, I was happy when you made event with Stone Cold, and I'm happy for you now, but it seems like you're not.
Yeah. But from KO's perspective too, KO, the only reason KO's in WWE, and I guess he didn't allow them to use it, is because Triple H lobbied for him backstage.
Yes.
They were ready to fire him at the drop of a hat. And Triple H guided him through WWE to grant him staying power.
Yeah.
Which again, I'm surprised they didn't allow Punk to mention that. Because it's pretty well known.
Yeah, you think Triple H wants some good PR right now.
It's for real. For real. And it's very telling for the KO character that he still sees himself as like a fat guy. Like that was the other story.
I mean, he is a fat guy.
He's bigger than the average wrestler, but we've seen KO. He's from when he started to where he is now, he dropped a crap ton.
Yeah, he's just an older fat guy.
He's a reformed fat guy.
But you know what? It doesn't take away from his ring work.
It doesn't.
It never has. It never has. Like yes, he is a fat guy, but it's not like it's not a problem. It doesn't matter.
No,
it doesn't matter.
It's
not like it's Big Daddy V running around, and Viscera running around in there.
Big Daddy V, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the same thing with
Vader. I mean, even Vader. Vader was big and fat, but it didn't hinder his wrestling either. Kevin Owens is also. It doesn't make sense because Kevin Owens is an athlete and an acrobat.
Yeah,
and really strong. Like he's fat, but it doesn't hurt him in any way, shape, or form.
It's like lineman athleticism. Like Vader was a former football player, and so that's where his athleticism comes from. It reminds you of like, remember we used to go to Evolve and watch JD Drake?
Yeah.
No reason being that big and that good.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, Joe Gacy when he was on the Indies, he's doing backflip stunners. And whatnot.
I will say though, having that beer belly, it does make you hard to be like a normie seeing that and going, wait, that guy's your champion.
Understandable.
Like that is the only downside to his career being the fat guy. It's hard to see you as the top guy with the belt on the biggest stage if you're fat.
He's respectable fat like current Fat Joe.
Yeah, current Fat Joe. Right? But that's honestly, I think that's a reason why Goldberg won that title. Because Kevin Owens' look isn't WrestleMania main event with the belt.
Yeah.
But going jab for jab with Stone Cold and doing like a fist fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and a tag team with his best friend going up against twins in the hottest story going in the past decade. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes being fat doesn't hurt you there.
No. And the only really like very large person or fat person that was a WWE champion was Yokozuna. Yeah. But he was like an attraction because he was so big.
Yeah, he was a sumo wrestler. That was his
Samoan sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So it's interesting to see how long they drag was out because this was a long back and forth.
It was a 16-minute segment.
Yeah.
Including entrances.
Yeah, it was a long back and forth.
When KO was like, "I gotta sit back, your breath stinks." It's funny because I was like, Punk's about to say it in 3, 2. Oh shit, Kevin said
it. Yeah. So again, I don't know how long they drag because this can have layers to it. Because KO can talk, Punk can talk.
Who do you think gets their title match first, KO or Obafemi?
Oh, he did. He's like, I want an Obafemi, and then I got endometriosis. It's like, ooh, kind of a bad line, CM Punk. But
yeah, it's like people don't know what endometriosis is. They're just gonna assume it has something to do with being fat.
Yeah, that's not what it is at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to Google it. I couldn't spell it.
Oh, it's a female-oriented ailment.
Oh.
Yeah.
that sounds extra shitty.
Yeah. I unfortunately know a couple people who suffer from endometriosis. It's not fun. Not fun at all. But yeah, this can have layers. Again, this is one of the things for WWE now that they don't have a PLE next month. Because Money in the Bank's the next one. There's nothing for September. They are forced to get creative.
Yeah.
With a bunch of stuff. You can't rely on like, oh, we can clear this up. They have essentially another month and a half to build to something.
Yeah.
With Saturday Night's main event being your stopgap. Or
Sunday night's main event. And when Sunday Night's main event? Not this week.
September
6th. September 6th. That's 2 weeks.
Memorial Day. No, I mean Labor Day.
Yeah, Labor Day weekend. Okay, and then from Labor Day you got until October. Was it 12th?
October 10th is a Saturday.
10th is a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you got about 5 weeks.
Yeah, get the building. It's gonna really test a creative team on that. Although there are some bright spots, like the fact that this segment with Chelsea Green, I freaking love. She had the promo of her life.
She did.
And you know, there was all knocks like, can a comedy actually be taken seriously? And she pulled it off. She really did pull it off. I do love a random wrestling WWE logic where it's like, well, Chelsea, you broke your orbital bone, so you can't defend. So like, we're gonna take the title from you. And in my head, I'm like, Rhea Ripley's in a knee brace, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I was
she
like, you
can't
crowned her.
move.
I was like, you crowned her as the interim champion
Yeah,
because the other one
can't compete.
can't compete. And it's been more than 30 days. It's like, I like the story of Chelsea
Mhm.
Green has the 30 days. She's going to get it, whatever. Like it's not a bad story, but how does she not mention, oh, but Rhea Ripley, can this be out? Like, how is that not part of this story? Because otherwise, you just
I
left this
see.
plot.
Yeah.
You left this plot hole for all of us to go.
Wait a minute. Yeah. What's going on?
Instead of saying like, yeah, Chelsea's right. Like this is hypocrisy against me. Why? Because I'm a mid card talent. Because I'm a comedy act. This is
Mhm.
bullshit. And then the promo hits harder.
Harder. Yeah.
But you're right. The promo was great. Nothing she said was wrong. It was just missing the context of Nick Aldis being the hypocrite, double hypocrite. Because he's like, you understand? She's like, it's not the same thing. She's like, fuck you. It is the same thing.
She's like, you just went out there, like with your wife. Yeah.
It's close enough.
Yeah. But I loved everything he said because for me, or Vic, for Chelsea, I think that was like real comments. She's like, she goes, I have missed weddings, funerals,
Yeah.
birthday parties, holidays. She goes, I've been thrown. I think she said like I've been thrown in trash cans or
I
something.
threw myself into cake in a dumpster.
Yeah. And she's like, I did this all for this moment and you're going to take this away from me? Not happening.
Yeah. Not out. You're not doing it.
Yeah.
How about fuck you?
If it's on Netflix, she definitely would have cursed them out.
Yeah.
But I love it 30 days. And like from all the reports, even Charlie said, like, she didn't even feel that she broke her orbital bone until like I think a day or so later.
Yeah.
Like
she looked okay.
JC
when she
clocked
got
her.
out.
Yeah. But like also it's an orbital bone. Athletes you wear the mask. You do like the
Cody Rhodes mask.
Yeah, the Cody Rhodes. LeBron
She
James
already
just
wore
broke
a mask when she broke her nose.
Exactly. It's the same thing. Rhea's worn a mask.
Yeah.
And she broke her orbital bone.
Yeah.
This was a segment just for the sake of having a segment to kind of tease us, but I thought it was really effective.
It was. It
Yeah.
was. But I think mentioning all those plot holes that Chelsea could have pointed would have made it much better.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But it was solid, and I like that Nick Aldis is like, you know what? Nick Aldis added a nice cherry on top of this. Nick Aldis, the man, says this is fucking bullshit. Here you go.
Yeah, like Nick, because he said Nick Aldis, GM, knows I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Nick Aldis, man, says this is stupid.
You chose principles.
Yeah.
Over professional principles. You chose personal principles over professional principles.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, that's a trait to be admired.
Yeah. He goes, I'm going to give you 30 days. Like, she'll be fine in 30 days.
Yeah,
like, medically speaking, she'll be fine.
It was a great promo. And it got the crowd a reason to chant for Chelsea. It's a clean babyface turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot cleaner than Becky's.
I don't even know I think Becky's just tweeting right now.
Yeah.
We're not really going to talk about Becky. And Stephanie Vaquero just stunning every time she's on camera. I'm just like, my God.
Dude, her on Unreal was great.
Oh, really?
Like, watch like the WrestleMania episode if you're going to watch one, because honestly, the best part of that show is watching the wrestlers interact with their families. Like her with her dad, her with her mom, who else was, like, I think Liv Morgan and like her mom or something. Like Liv Morgan had that moment. I did not like how Liv Morgan portrayed herself on Real. She acted very like high school sorority girl who just cursed a lot and was like, she bought a farm because she likes animals. So like, cool. But those scenes with her mom, it's like, oh, there's the mature adult.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. So that part was very good on Unreal, seeing how these guys acted with their families. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Stephanie
good.
Vaquero, always looking great.
Oh my God, yeah. Miles Bourne, you lucky duck you. Moving along to, there's a lot of, SmackDown was really good. In particular, Cody and Randy just want to kill each other at this point. And I'm here for it. Yeah. The great part about this is that obviously this kind of leaves Sami Zayn out on the dust, and I don't know what they're going to do with that now, because Sami Zayn's kind of this like guy hanging. Like they obviously have something to do with Gunther, even though Gunther's just a giant bully.
Gunther and Matt Cardona.
It's storyline wise in that segment, it was perfect. It was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was perfectly fine. What they do with good afterwards, who knows? But like you do have a conundrum with the WWE Championship because you have Sammy being like, "I've been screwed all the time." Like Crybaby Sammy's fine. You have Cody who's kind of doing the side quest with Randy, aka, "Oh, this is the WrestleMania match we wanted." Is literally what this is.
Yeah, I mean, if you go look at the build again, unreal. Cody defended this whole thing. He didn't do a great job of defending Pat McAfee, but he did defend. He's like, guys, the point of this match in the build was violence. It was violence. They did try and retcon that the whole thing was about him being part of Legacy, which they didn't really play on.
They didn't talk
at
about
the
it
time, but they're talking about it in hindsight because shocker. And I'm probably going to talk about it now, but I swear, if you take Pat McAfee out of that build, it is a fantastic build. And
do you keep Jelly Roll?
No.
Okay, so you take both of them out.
Both of them out.
Okay.
This is a fantastic build, and now they're picking up where they left off, which is why it's so good now. Because this has always been the story. We are going to be violent with each other.
Yeah. Two people who love being violent, and
They told Cody at Mania, wrestle like a heel, but you're not turning.
Okay.
And that's what he did.
Yeah. Yeah. It works out. It works out perfectly. It's hard to defend Pat McAfee, especially after that rap album came out. I don't know if you heard about that.
I don't need to know about that.
Do not. Whatever you do not look that up.
I can't tell you how much I do not need that in my life.
You don't. Trust me. It's bad. It's not great. I heard one clip. I'm like, no, not at all.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. On the flip side, Montez did it. Montez dropped the rap album too.
I bet that slapped. Do they still say slapped? I don't know, but I bet it slapped.
It probably did slap. I heard a clip about it because apparently there's a line where they're thinking that he dissed Jey Uso, which I wouldn't be surprised if he did. He's taking care of another child.
Jey Uso is very easy to diss.
Yes, he is.
He's very easy to diss.
yes, he is.
The one thing I don't like about the Bloodline storyline for real, though, it's like, okay, Jimmy and Jay and like Jacob are having a contest of who can kiss Roman's ass just a little sweeter. Like that's that's the one thing I don't like about the segment. It's like you guys are competing to who can be Roman's bitch.
The most.
It's like the Bloodline V1, you were less of a bitch. You're now more of a bitch when the whole thing was, I want to treat you as equals.
Yeah.
You're my captain, which don't mean anything. What it really means is, you're my bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a weird turn. Who knows where this is gonna go? But we'll see what happens with that. Let's move forward with something that I think our friend Sir Charles convinced that he's gonna have to go to this event now. Obafemi and Braun Breaker are scheduled to fight for the first time ever on the main roster at Sunday night's main event, hailing from Atlanta, Georgia, on Labor Day weekend. Ever since Oba retired Brock officially, thank the Lord, Braun Breaker has just been seen on TV fuming. It's just like a pissed off little kid that got his toy taken away from him indefinitely by like his older brothers. He's tried to ask Paul, who's the future of the business? Do you respect me? And Paul's perfectly like non-committal in all of his commentary towards Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker doesn't really want to be around the Vision anymore.
No,
it's blatantly obvious.
He's like, get me out of this. He's
Maxine in theory keep kissing all the time.
This shit is cursed. I want out. I am fucking someone's ahead of me in this race. And I don't fucking like it. The Untold was about me, how I'm the future.
Yeah, and he's just an angry SOB at the moment, and him and Oba have kind of been jarring at each other a little bit, more so because Braun wants to get his spot back essentially.
Yeah,
and I love how this segment came together.
It was great.
Where they're both in the ring. Paul comes out of nowhere, and they're like, "What the hell? What are we doing now?" And Paul's like, "You're gonna fight now?"
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
Well, he's like his whole point was like, let me teach you something about being a main eventer.
Also about the business as a whole. He goes,
Yeah.
we don't answer to them. We answer to shareholders and the stock market.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh yeah, well, thanks. We know.
You know, if we're going to make money, we're going to do it on a bigger stage, not Buffalo, which I get.
No, I mean, I took that as not Monday Night Raw. The
Exactly.
whole thing was you don't give it away. That's why Stone Cold walked out in the first place. You don't give a match like this away for free on TV.
Correct.
Are you stupid?
Yes, don't pull a WCW.
Yeah, and like the bigger the stage, the bigger the moments,
Exactly.
and the higher you rise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
And he's
That's how
like,
wrestling works, Ricky. Did you know that? Your goal should be to not wrestle on Raw.
Exactly. Pull the Brock Lesnar. What I liked about this is I feel, and he doesn't need it, but I feel Paul's riding with Oba for a long time.
I do too, but do you think Oba is ready for a heel turn?
I don't know if Oba's I don't know if it's a heel turn.
But here's the thing. I can't see Paul Heyman doing well with a babyface.
Well, what if Oba's just like an ass kicking machine like Brock was? Like Brock was not a face or a heel for a while.
I guess, but Oba can talk. Oba don't need Braun.
That's true.
Oba don't need Paul. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I
I
get
mean, Braun Breaker kind of needs Paul.
kind of. Yeah, you know what? Because Braun Breaker's character is very pressured. Like his speech is really pressured.
Yeah, like he's like a high 6.5 promo in my mind.
Yeah,
like he's very close to being a 7. He's just a little too.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But it's one of those things because like he goaded Braun Breaker. It's like it's going to be in your hometown.
Yeah.
You're going to have the advantage. I was like,
Yep.
Paul, come on, Paul. You know that's not how wrestling works.
I'm not gonna laugh though when I watched this very early this morning. When I saw Paul Heyman shake Oba Femi's hand and then come out the ring and go, "It's just good business." I laughed so loud. I'm like, hey, it's fucking Paul Heyman, dude.
Because that's Paul. That's Paul in a nutshell.
That's Paul in a nutshell. He's like, no matter what, I win.
Mm-hmm. But I did love the facial expression because Braun thought that Paul's always going to be on his side.
Yeah.
And Braun doesn't understand. Like, Paul made the comment like someone here in this ring is not doing good business, looking at Oba when it's actually directed at Braun Breaker.
Yeah, I thought that was directed at Braun Breaker immediately.
Yeah, but he looked away at Oba.
He looked at Oba.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was going to go, and it's not Oba. One of those lines.
Yeah.
And because from in Paul's defense, though, he's like, yeah, this guy just took out my breadwinner for the past 20 years. The job is open.
Exactly. But yeah, Braun Breaker's look of just being upset that Paul shook Oba's hand.
Yeah, confused. You didn't know if he was more confused or hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, oh, Paul's screwing Braun Breaker over. But you never know with Paul. Because it was really funny. I was talking to Charles about this because you know how Paul Heyman's like, oh yeah, it's going to be in Atlanta, your hometown. And Charles was like, Atlanta's a really black town. I don't know about hometown for Braun Breaker. It's true. Atlanta is a very predominantly African-American town. So yeah, it's going to be a big Oba celebration that night at Sunday night's main event.
Yeah. One thing though.
What?
When Oba comes down for like a promo in a very tense situation like this, don't do the strut.
Oh, you want to do like straight walk?
Just straight walk.
Mm-hmm.
Like match always. You come out first always.
Yeah.
But if the tone is it's my serious game face in a promo, or I'm just gonna go whip your ass, don't do the strut.
Gotcha.
Let the fans do it.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, he kind of looks ridiculous doing the strut for this kind of segment.
Do you remember that time in NXT, like right before Rhea got called up, where they were doing a beatdown segment on Rhea's partner, and Rhea came in
out
there
and did the stomp.
Did the stomp. People are like, your partner's getting their ass kicked.
Like, what are you doing?
doing?
She should just one time do it again. On the main, just like in a big moment too. Like it's like a Saturday night's main event. She just comes out and like Io's getting beat up. She just comes out and does the stomp and then goes down.
Or it'd be a house show. It'd be a house show.
House show would be hilarious. At the MSG Christmas show.
Oh yeah,
that's my gift to all you marks.
Rhea Ripley stomps while her partner's getting beat. But yeah, this is, I mean, Sunday night's main event, if this is going to headline to be a marquee match, it's going to be a good one to watch.
It's a match you need to watch.
Absolutely. It's the future of WWE, essentially.
But here's another thing. I'm like, hold on.
Hmm?
Why the future when both of you guys have a very, very, very strong argument to say, no.
We're now. It's true.
It's like, why are you guys both fighting for future when you should be fighting for now?
Yeah.
You're here now. Why wait? What are you waiting for? Go get it.
Yeah. Speaking of future and now, have you seen Bronson Reed's latest photo?
Looks scary.
He's on GLP-2 at this point. Like,
yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. He's like, I'm never getting injured again. Because remember, he broke his ankle too.
Was it the ankle that he broke?
It was like when he jumped at the first War Games he was in.
Oh yeah, he jumped
off and like broke his ankle.
Yeah,
and then he came back, and a few months later tore his tricep or bicep. Mm-hmm.
I would love for him to be involved in the bloodline angle against Roman. Again, tribal thieving.
Yeah,
I love the tribal thief gimmick.
He's Hawaiian though, right? Not Samoan.
I believe he's part of.
Or is he known as New Zealand?
New Zealand, so they're in like the same.
Yeah,
vicinity.
It's not Polynesian, but it's like that kind of Pacific Islander.
Culture, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think Bronson Reed leaves the division, and maybe I would love for him to like tribal chief versus tribal thief. You know, I just want to see what he can do now. But he looks amazing in that most recent photo.
I think they all need to leave division. Really.
Yeah, the vision's rough.
I mean, guys, like you had the right idea, but
it just didn't work.
God was just like, yeah.
No.
Sorry.
I mean, I do like Maxine in theory as a couple.
Yeah, they're fine.
Mm-hmm. They're fine. Because it brings back the douchey theory that we saw in the Indies.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this guy's God. Like this guy is hated, and it worked out. And then at some point he'll fire Maxine, just like he fired Priscilla Kelly.
Yeah.
That was a great moment on Evolve.
That was so clutch. I was so glad I was there. Like this guy's such a dick.
So good. God, I wish Evolve would tour like they used to. I miss Laboom so much.
I know.
This is the perfect indie spot. And they had tacos.
Those tacos were so good.
Yeah, they did. Oh, tacos were fantastic. All right, moving to more SmackDown news. The push for Fatal Influence is on. They have shot them pretty much holding all the gold outside of the women's title on SmackDown. JC Jane beat Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown to win the U.S. title due to some shenanigans and Chelsea trying to help out Tiffy, which I'm kind of okay with because that frees Tiffy to maybe, friends to enemies with Chelsea.
Feud with Chelsea. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She finally turns heel.
Again, thank
please,
God.
Please.
Yeah, but honestly, when you look at Fatal Influence, I was kind of annoyed by them for a lot of times. I felt like they were just was it Toxic Attraction in disguise?
Yeah.
Well, the last one JC Jane joined, but JC Jane grew on me. She became what she was supposed to be as the leader of the faction. She's doing fantastic work on the mic since she's been on SmackDown.
She's very good.
Yeah.
She is very good.
She came into her own.
She got a boob job.
I don't think she did.
Did she? I thought she looked like she did.
No, she did not. She's had wardrobe malfunctions in the past, so she probably has them more protected. Probably is what it is. But that whole faction is kind of working, and she's doing great. Like I said, like when we went to see her at Slammiversary and she beat Masha Slamovich,
yeah,
become double champ. I was like, I don't know about this, but ever since then, like her, you know what it is? It's her voice.
Her voice
She
definitely
has the perfect
is,
annoying voice.
it definitely is part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I didn't watch her in NXT, right? The
Mm-hmm.
only time I saw her was either in person at
Yeah.
that TNA show, or when she was called up to the main roster for whatever reason, Rumbles, whatever. And
She was in last year's Rumble.
yeah,
Or she was in this year's Rumble, actually.
yeah, or like a Saturday Night's Main Event or whatever. I
Yeah.
think was she involved in the one that John Cena's last one?
No, that was Sol Ruka.
That was Sol Ruka, whatever.
Yeah.
But every time I've seen her, I'm like, oh yeah, I know who she is. I remember her.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I see her, I'm like, she's gotten better and better and better. I'm like, yeah, no, she's it. She's all that in a bag of chips.
Yeah, she's got her personality down packed. You know, like I said, her partners, which I'm Fallon Henley and I was going to say Lacey Lane. It's not Lacey Lane. I bet I forgot. But she got the one to the right. If you're watching this, I forgot
No
her
idea
name.
who that is. She's very pretty though.
She got skyrocketed from Evolve through NXT. Like when they lost the other person. I'm totally blanking on her name too. I can see her face. When they lost the upper partner, they brought her in, and she fit in a lot better with them. But listen, they're a good amount of heels. I like that they took the tags off of the Bellas. They now have the U.S. title.
It is unfortunate that Brie Bella is now out.
Done. I think it's over.
Yeah, she broke her shoulder.
Something like that. I
Collarbone.
think she's not returning. The interesting thing about that as well is that apparently there was a segment between the Bellas and Paige
they cut.
That they cut. They cut a lot of stuff apparently on SmackDown.
If you believe it.
If you believe it, but I believe it is
Scoop
confirmed.
satin.
Yeah, I do believe it is confirmed that the Bella and Paige segment got cut, which kind of stinks. Because you think that's somebody you would highlight.
Yeah.
You know,
it's weird.
I mean, listen, the SmackDown women's roster, once they get all freaking healthy, is a dangerous roster. You have Fatal Influence, Jordan Grace, whenever they decide to use her again, Julia, whenever they decide to use her again. Rhea, when she comes back, Chelsea Green, who's leading it. You have Jade, you have Michin, you have Beef,
Lash Legend,
and Nia Jax. Like, that's
Alexa and Charlotte.
And as we move forward, great segue, Tatum Paxley. Good old Taters, the golf young child of the group. Tatum Paxley debuted in a very interesting way. Did you see her debut 2 weeks ago?
No, I did not.
So it was Charlotte versus Jade. Again, why do we do this on free TV? But whatever. Charlotte versus
Jade. Where's Paul Heyman saying, one more step closer?
Charlotte versus Jade. Alexa was battling the baddies, obviously getting tag team. Then the lights go out. And when the lights come back on, Tatum is on the top rope and does a cross body from the top rope onto the floor over the baddies. Like, what a way to debut. This is going to be interesting. I like Tatum Paxley. She has this like childlike goth child.
This is a great photo of her.
It's great. It's the best one I found. Because you didn't really follow Tatum in NXT.
Nope, no idea who she is.
Tatum has like, she's kind of like if Alexa never grew up and became a mom. She like likes to play with dolls. She was kind of alone and she never had friends. When she had friends in the NXT, they took advantage of her because they thought she was really weird. And so like she's kept the weirdness because that's her character.
Yeah.
And now she's with Alexa, who's like, hey, you're cool. And Alexa's like, Charlotte, play along.
Be nice.
Exactly. Like, honestly, I know they're gonna split at some point, but I do love the dynamic of Alexa and Charlotte all the time.
Charlotte is getting ready for another main event push.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think, you know what? Enough time has passed.
Yeah.
She paid her dues in the mid card.
She's got people to work with now, but I like this whole new trio pairing of like, Charlotte's like, I don't know about this. Alexa's like, give it a shot. She's new and she's really nice. Like, I don't know if you saw the segment on SmackDown. I can send it to you. It was Alexa trying to convince Charlotte to give Tatum a chance. They also call her Taters. For short.
That's funny.
Yeah. And so when they go to see Tatum Paxley, she's in a closet with like a shrine of pictures of Charlotte and Alexa in a dark closet with candles lit everywhere.
Just enough stupid.
And Charlotte's like, I don't know. And Alexa was like, oh my God, this is so nice. Isn't that right, Charlotte? It's so good. I'm into this. Like, I already like their trio dynamic. I want to see how this plays out. It's going to be really good. So congratulations to Tatum getting called up. Also, be on the lookout for Lola Vice. I think she's also going to SmackDown as well.
I thought she was released or something.
No, she lost her first ever underground match. She lost the underground match, and she hasn't been seen on NXT, but that was like 2 weeks ago, which NXT is debuting right now, or NXT is on right now. And then I believe she's still dating Damian Priest, and so I believe she will debut on SmackDown.
Damn, this girl's only 28.
Who, Tatum?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Former
She
bodybuilder.
just turned 28 too.
Former bodybuilder too, I believe. But yeah, no, Lola Vice, I believe, is getting a call up sooner rather than later. You know, which again, if she goes to SmackDown, which Damian Priest is on, that's a crazy division.
Yeah, I think she's on SmackDown. Wikipedia said she's on SmackDown.
Yeah, I think she will be on SmackDown eventually, which is great. But NXT is not all lost, even though they get rated half the time, because they have secretly just re-upped again, especially in the men's division. Ever since Grayson Waller was like, the men's division is trash, you now have Mike Santana, aka Cruz Montana, and last week in the main event match between Cruz Montana and Grayson Waller, Zilla Fatu showed up. Zilla Fatu officially out of his MLW contract, no longer with Fourth Wall and Enzo Amore. He is officially signed with NXT. Yes, it's another member of the bloodline. No, this is not going to stop anytime soon. They are like the Wayans brothers of wrestling. It is annoying, but it's going to be fun. Zilla has just made the NXT, top of the NXT men's card, really interesting. You have a lot of experienced people. Now you have another Samoan from the Samoan dynasty or from the bloodline in this picture, all to pretty much make Tony D relevant.
Yeah.
It's really all it is. Don't forget, you also have Evil. There's a rumor that Shinsuke's bringing another New Japan star to SmackDown as well, because that was a promo segment on SmackDown. I think it's Takahashi is showing up as well. If he doesn't go to NXT. But Zilla Fatu is the best way I can explain Zilla Fatu is that in person, he's really nice. Met him at Comic-Con. Really cool guy. Really, he's stupid young, so he might be there for a while. He might be there for a longer time than Solo was. They kind of jettisoned Solo.
Solo's like, okay, yeah, let's go.
Well, because they needed him for a storyline.
Yeah.
You know, but I think Zilla Fatu will be there for a while. He is, I believe he's more on Jacob's side of the family. You can kind of tell by how he looks.
Yeah, the look and build.
Yeah. So if you want to think like a more fit Jacob Fatu, you wouldn't be wrong. Younger and crazier and a little bit more athletic. So this is going to be really interesting with NXT Heatwave coming up. I think next week you have potentially a fatal four-way of Grayson, Cruz Montana, Tony D, maybe Zilla Fatu, whatever they want to do with him. NXT's getting interesting again. NXT always finds a way to be like, you know what, we're just going to bring somebody that you don't expect.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm excited. You only saw Zilla Fatu when we were at Slammiversary.
Yes.
That real quick match with
quick.
Enzo.
Yeah, he was big.
Yeah, he's slimmed down. He's in a lot better shape.
Speaking of big, I did watch Big Cass's segment. That boy is huge.
He's a monster.
Him beating up Javon Evans, I was like,
again.
What a hate crime. What a hate crime.
You know, because like 2-3 weeks ago, he's like, oh, it's nothing personal, Javon. I'm just going after everybody. He's going after Javon twice.
Yeah. I thought that segment was great. It was great. Everything about it.
When Javon was like, when Javon's like, is that all you got?
Yeah. Is that it? Pussy.
It was very Jeff Hardy against Taker.
Yeah, Big Cass is just like,
all right.
Okay. You asked for this.
I think the interesting part about all of this is that Corey Graves becomes eerily silent.
Yeah.
When Big Cass segment happens.
Yeah. He does not say much until Dirty Dom came in.
I love how Dirty
that was great. Dom throwing what's his name into the post.
Javon Evans, yeah.
And then JD tapping him on the butt, like, go get him.
Go get him, guy.
Good game. Oh God, I was like, Dom, always finding ways to get good heat. Eddie really was your dad.
Seriously. Yeah, I'm excited to see what Zillipod 2 does. I'll probably watch NXT tomorrow since we're recording right now. Thank God for YouTube. And the CW is putting all their full episodes on. Which I'll probably put it on the Discord too, by the way.
You know, I think it is really funny that Dominic Mysterio's character is just Eddie's son.
Yeah.
That's his character. It's like this Dom, just go out there and be Eddie's son.
It's really surprising when you think about it as we head to the outro here. How with Rey Mysterio being the GM of AAA and Dom being the mega champion of AAA, that Rey hasn't like stripped Dom of the title yet.
Right? Or like acknowledged it.
Speaking of the Mysterios, there is rumors that Aaliyah Mysterio is coming back as a trained wrestler.
I did hear she was in training a few months ago.
Which I'm all for.
Let's see how she does. Sure, why not?
Just don't make out with Buddy Murphy again, because that was also really awkward looking back at it.
Yeah, well.
Remember?
I do now. Poor memory. Unlocked.
Whoosh, yeah. Yeah, no, Aaliyah would be very, very interesting.
I bet her promos would suck though.
I mean, Ray's not also known for his like. None of them are really known for their promos. You can barely
Dominic
hear
cuts
it.
a great promo.
You can barely hear it.
Right. Dom cuts a good promo. Ray is okay.
Yeah, Ray's fine.
It's just it's 619.
Booyaka.
Yeah, we know.
I would be interesting to see like what her moveset is. Because like being a Mysterio, she's gonna get the 619.
Wonder who's training her.
Chavo. Bet you it's Chavo.
I bet you it's Chavo.
Yeah.
You know what? Not bad.
I can almost guarantee it's Chavo. Like if Chavo can train Scarlett Johansson, which is what he's done.
Yeah. Chavo is a great pick.
Yeah.
Chavo is the pick. If it's not Chavo, you got a problem.
Then who the hell is it? Chavo had the worker's curse. That's all Chavo was. He's a fantastic wrestler.
Great frog splash.
Fantastic frog splash.
He's just small.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great worker and he's small. That's it.
Yeah. Speaking of great working, that Rey Mysterio and Kurt Angle, Chad Gable match, really good.
Yeah, it was a really good. It was a very good match, but like this Chad Gable like apology, I respect you, I'm sorry tour.
I think this is it. I think this is the last one.
Move on. I get it. He was a bad guy. He made amends. Now he's just brown nosing. Like unless he's going to turn again, just go about the story. What's the story?
He doesn't have. Well, after his rating, I don't think there is a story because that finishes it. But I love the match. Halfway through the match, I was like, they're going a really long time. I was like, oh, this is the main event match.
Yeah, main event match.
I was like, Roman's going to take up the last half hour. Got it. Yeah, I don't know what to do with Chad after this because obviously Penta's going to be held up with Roman.
Yeah.
So Chad's going to need some people to work with.
Yeah, I don't know because who's in that Raw mid card?
Ruru, if they put him back on TV.
Rusev, Page, Ethan Page.
Honestly, Chad and Ethan Page would be fun.
Dom, JD, Chad and Ethan Page would be pretty fun.
Yeah. Ethan Page is the right type of heel to go with Chad's like cookie cutter babyface.
It would work because Chad is also that kind of heel.
Yeah,
like Chad and Ethan Page are very similar archetypes for a heel.
Mm-hmm.
So I do want to see how Chad would like feud with a version of himself.
Yeah,
as a babyface.
Yeah, it's also one thing I didn't point out before when we were talking about the Luchador tournament, even though they kind of waited before the tournament bracket came out. Why did we not put El Grande Americano against Roman or have him in the tournament and tease it?
El Grande Americano. You know why? Because they gave it to Rey Fenix instead.
Okay.
Penta beats El Grande Americano because that's where it ends. That's where he loses because that's where Rey Fenix is going to lose. So they chose: do we want to go with the gimmick with the story we already finished, or do we want to go with the new story with the guy we've been ignoring for a long time?
El Grande Americano is still the hottest luchador in AAA.
I know, but they need to build up Rey Fenix, and that storyline on WWE television finished.
So you don't use El Grande Americano in the tournament against Roman. Again, I think that would sell tickets just because they're in Mexico City, and it would be ridiculous for all the right reasons.
I mean,
he's got to be featured on Raw. He's got to be featured on Mexico City Raw. I think you got to capitalize on it.
Yeah, do something there. God,
Yeah.
oh my God, no! You have him interrupt a Chad Gable promo.
Yes, yes, yes. That would be great. And then and do like a multi-man match or something like that with the Creed brothers who are.
You know,
still in
I
the
wouldn't
West.
mind an El Grande Americano versus Chad Gable match
Yes, absolutely, for the IC title
for the IC title in Mexico City.
in Mexico. Yeah.
Bruh. Bruh. Chad
Yes.
eats that pin, bro.
Oh no! Chad's winning. Chad gets the revenge.
Oh man, that would be a wild. That would be a wild Raw.
If it happens in like a couple of weeks, remember where you heard it here first. Folks.
Yeah, dude, book that shit. That would be amazing.
Yeah, Chad. Yeah, you know what? Because Adam Pearce will be like, "We're in Mexico City.
Let's
Do it." Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Let's
know
get
what
spicy. And he'd say something stupid like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's about time that we head out because I want to also put my AC on and things like that. So yeah, I think that's all we got to cover. Don't forget, folks, next week, AEW All In might quite possibly might be the most anticipated show and maybe the best show of the year in all of wrestling. It's looking like it at this point, especially when you break down the main event storyline. Perfect so far. Mercedes versus Willow writes itself when you look at all the history. Bucks versus Edge and Christian. Cope and Cage.
There's this card. I listened to Matt Men this morning for last week's Matt Men. They were talking about this card.
Yeah.
And it is a great card.
Yeah.
AEW has found that right balance of nostalgia in new age wrestling.
And their promo packages are getting better.
Yeah, I haven't seen their promo packages, but AEW is definitely worth watching. That's coming from someone who doesn't watch it. I'm saying someone who should be watching AEW.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it is worth watching again.
Yeah, you have,
which is great. I think that's so good.
Okada, Kyle Fletcher. You have the women's tag. The women's tag just got announced a couple weeks ago as well for All In. You have the Casino Battle Royal, potentially MJF and Andrade. Andrade's on fire.
Yeah.
In AEW, it is absurd.
Like do they tell good stories though?
Yes,
they do.
Yes, the two main event stories for the two big titles are perfectly aligned. For Sasha's Mercedes being like, every time I accomplish something, you're always the one to take it off of me or take it away from me. The whole Will Ospreay joining the people that tried to kill Kenny Omega or tried to injure him and then leaving them. And then Kenny's like, well, you had a paper bag and it took you like 5 minutes to decide not to do it, which means you thought about taking me out.
Yeah.
So we're not friends anymore. Like, I'm going to take you out now. Also, one they did, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, and it's in the video package if I can find it on AEW's like social media, because they played it on Dynamite a couple weeks ago, was they were doing like the initial big promo, and it got so Kenny Omega slapped Will Ospreay mid promo. I was like, oh, okay. But it was exactly what they needed. And then you have Cope and Cage versus the Young Bucks in essentially a once in a lifetime meetup. And you don't know the New Day could show up. You already have Motor City Machine Guns, and like I'm thinking New Day at Wembley.
Yes, of course. Yeah, totally.
New Day at Wembley. This is going to be a big Swerve just came back.
Yeah.
They're Hangman's in the picture.
They're leveling up. They're leveling up in every single way.
Yeah, and with
it sounds like the psychology is there.
Yeah. And with Jermaine saying this might be the last All In at Wembley, which means All In could return to the States.
Yeah.
Which I'm very happy about, because I wanted to go to Texas because those tickets were really dirt cheap.
Yeah, which means they're confident they can sell out a decent stadium in the States.
I think they
can.
Fan
base. I think
think
they,
they can.
I do think they could too. Like if they were close, like if for some reason, no, not MetLife. If they were
No,
like,
not yet. Not yet.
if they were
Yeah.
like, if they did like, what's like a small baseball stadium?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, maybe Pittsburgh.
I traveled to Pittsburgh. I heard Pittsburgh's really nice.
Pittsburgh is far,
It
but
is very far. Yeah.
I would make that drive and stay for a weekend because I also heard Pittsburgh is dope. And I'd be
Yeah.
like, maybe we can catch a Pirates game and do a big 1-2 combo, like
exactly.
or if it's in the fall or whatever, it's like, hey, like maybe like the Ravens play at one. That's Baltimore. Maybe the
Steelers.
Steelers. Oh god, yeah, the Steelers. Maybe maybe the Steelers play at 1 on Sunday. And we just catch the game and drive home. Like that doesn't sound too bad.
The Pirates game would be cheaper. But
Of course it would, but hopefully Paul Skeens is pitching.
yeah, no, I'm confident all in. We're going to talk about that. NXT Heatwave, I believe, is next week as well. So we're going to talk about that as well. So with that being said, we're going to have to start preparing for all of this after the show. So let's take this show off air right now so we can start preparing for next week. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 452. Thank you for this title to Quan. Whose bloodline is it anyways? I have been your host, King Ricky Rose. You can find me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets, BIGZ Ambassador Biggs. Follow Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast across all social media outlets. Like, share, subscribe. Leave us 5-star reviews. Leave some comments. Click our stuff. Make sure you're getting those views up. Links all about it in the description below or in the QR code right above my head, including a link to our fantastic merch, which I'm subtly wearing right now. If you are listening to us a little bit later after this live, so make sure you're listening to us on Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the common wrestling podcast, and follow Wrestle Addict Radio socials at addict_wrestle on Twitter and at Wrestle Addict Radio, all one word, everywhere else. Links again are in the description below or the QR code right above my face. Will Tarashuk, the newly married Will Tarashuk.
The newly married Will Tarashuk, ladies and gentlemen, it's Willie T, also known as the KOTR version of Drew Carey, where everything I say is made up and what I say doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I still like the unseasoned one myself.
The unseasoned one is great, but if the show title is Whose Bloodline Is It Anyway?
That's true.
I would have to be Drew Carey. Who else would I be? I'm the guy who presses buttons.
Yeah, that's true. Would that make me like Wayne Brady?
I'm the guy who presses buttons. I literally am Drew Carey.
Does that make me Wayne Brady then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I work with that.
I mean, that's never an insult.
No, it's never an insult at all.
I would love to be Wayne Brady, and Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I almost went to one of his panels at Comic-Con last year, but I missed it for some reason.
God, I love Wayne Brady. I still watch Whose Line and love Whose Line.
He's also the host of Let's Make a Deal.
Yes, he is. Did you ever see the Whose Line with Robin Williams?
I might have.
Find it, because it's like season 2, maybe. It's incredible. Him, Colin, and Wayne, and Ryan, and Robin Williams.
That's absurd.
It is ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. Like, I want to see the full, 3-hour taping.
Oh my God. I would kill to be on a Whose Line set.
Yeah.
My God. Anywho, folks, we're going to get out of here. When we come back next week, we are going all in with a very special guest or two, or who knows how many guests we'll have. We're going to talk about a little bit of NXT Heatwave. It's going to be a very, very big show next week. So stay tuned for all of that and all the shenanigans. Plus, Will and I can still beat Kay this year. There's still a lot of time left.
Not me. Tapping out. John Cena.
With a smile on your face.
Yeah, a smile on my face.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed the bucket hat. And also, by the way, real quick, before we get out of here, this show is officially going to debut on Kay's birthday. So happy birthday, Kay.
Happy birthday, Kay.
Hopefully you enjoyed your bucket hat that you got at the Mets game. You and all 7 people there at the game.
Hell yeah.
Folks, until next week, goodbye, good night. We will see you soon. And fuck you, Slack. Yeah. See you next week, folks. We're going all in. This has been a Wrestle Addict Radio branded podcast.
I hope Kay gets to see that pitcher on the Mets who does a celebration every time he strikes someone out. God, I watch that guy and I go, this is exactly what baseball needs. It is just enough stupid to the point where Cause it's the Mets. Like if he was doing
It's
this
the
on like the
Mets.
Diamondbacks, you gotta go. What are you doing? What are you doing? But it's the Mets, and it's like
It's
you
the
guys got
Mets.
Grimace, Mrs. Met, and the guy who jumps when he strikes someone out. He does like a
Also, Hall of Famer Mr. Met now. Didn't Mr. Met get into the mascot Hall of Fame?
Who?
Mr. Met.
Mr. Met is in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Mr. Met is in the mascot Hall of Fame. Also, FYI, Raw's at 6 next week.
Yes, I did know that.
Next week, because Fred says Raw. Next week, Raw's in Ottawa, and it starts at 6. I don't know if they're starting at 6. They're still on the East Coast, but whatever.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. What could they possibly be getting preempted for?
I don't know. Like, I don't know anything going on next week on a Monday. Jeez, I don't know at all. That does remind me. I know you don't follow basketball, but you heard about the NBA schedule being released?
No.
So the NBA releases.
I know they're waiting on LeBron to make a decision.
No, LeBron's.
I know
going to Philly.
he's on the Philly. Yeah, he's on the Flyers. But I know like the
76ers.
The 76ers. Yeah, he's playing hockey.
Team.
He's playing hockey. It's like, the commissioner was like, "Hey, LeBron, can you like make a choice? We can make the fucking schedules, bro. Like, we need to know if you're playing Christmas or not."
So he's playing the Christmas schedule's packed. I think the first game on Christmas is Knicks and Spurs at noon on Christmas Day.
Amazing. In the Garden, I hope.
In the Garden. Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Yes.
In the Garden. They're going to tear Wembley alive. Or Wemby, not Wembley.
Yeah,
Wemby.
Wemby.
But also, it's 76ers versus Lakers on Christmas Day.
Oh, God.
So, besides the fact that the Lakers have an all-white starting 5 versus the 76ers all-black starting 5.
Wait, the Lakers have an all-white start? No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They've already been nicknamed like the Snowtime Lakers and a couple of others.
No wonder LeBron left.
But here's the best part. You know who's still on the Lakers?
Oh, God. Not the guy with the Doncic is still on the Lakers. Luka's now the star of the Lakers. No, LeBron's son is still on the Lakers. Fuck, I forgot Bronny's still on the Lakers. Like he left his son Bronny.
Yeah. So that means Christmas Day we get Bronny versus LeBron.
Bronny's not gonna play.
I want LeBron to dunk on his son so hard.
God, that is hilarious that LeBron just completely fucked over his kid's career forever. LeBron was like, "Hey, I want to play with you, like in like a few season games, and before I retire." And his son just goes, "Okay, what's that going to cost me?" LeBron just goes, "Everything, everything. Your career is over because you shouldn't even be there to begin with. You should be in the D leagues."
He should have stayed in college.
You should have stayed in college. So do you want to play? And he's like,
okay.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even care for LeBron like that, but I will see him. I want to see father versus son in an NBA court.
Yeah. You know why? Because you're
never going to see it again.
Never before, never again.
Yeah,
this is a professional game of father-son basketball.
On national TV.
Okay. Like Griffey played against his dad. Griffey Jr.
They played I didn't know they played against each other.
With each other, against same team, whatever, but they played at the same time.
They played with each other, I know that.
Baseball, it can happen. It's rare, but it can happen.
Yeah.
Basketball, not a goddamn chance in hell.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. And I want to see, I want the whole floor to clear out for one possession. Just a one-on-one. Yeah.
I
want to just watch.
Refs too. Like instead of
call your own fouls.
How long is halftime?
Halftime is about 10 to 15 minutes. About 15.
Great. It's a 15-minute pickup game, father versus son. That's the halftime show.
No,
that's the halftime. I don't want to hear from Shaq and Kenny. I want to watch this. You know what? No. Shaq and Kenny, they can commentate.
Nah, Shaq and Charles Barkley.
Shaq and Charles Barkley can do play-by-play.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I want it so bad. I want the clear out. I want the refs to be like, you know what? Call your own fouls.
Call your own fouls. Oh my God. Straight.
Just once.
NBA straight, dude.
Just once. Oh, it'd be so good. It would be so much freaking
I want
fun.
LeBron James to come out in like the and one gear. What was that street pickup league we talked about a few weeks ago?
It was and one.
It was and one. Yeah, I want LeBron
And
to come out like wearing a one gear.
Oh yeah, and one. Yeah, I wish they.
He goes, "I'm going full street on you, son."
Did you ever watch the N1 documentaries?
Yeah. I saw the Untold.
Okay, yeah, the Untold's fine because ESPN did a 30 for 30 on them. It's pretty
Yeah.
much the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I watched one or the other. I didn't watch
Yeah,
both, but it's either way. The story is insane.
their marketing thing was genius.
Yeah, it was great.
It was literally like for all intents, it was like guerrilla marketing.
Yeah,
It was like, hey, here are these shoes, and here's a mixtape with all these crazy street ballers wearing our stuff.
yeah.
It literally blew up through the mixtape culture.
Mixtape culture. It's like same with 50 Cent. You know, he was
a mixtape
selling
yeah.
mixtape guys on a street in New York until someone noticed him.
Which happened to be Eminem. It's pretty much what happened.
Who was famous through fucking battle rap until Dre found him.
Until Dre found him. Yep. There was a whole Netflix documentary about like Jimmy Iovine and like the connection.
Yeah, I did. I watched that one. That one's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
it's a small world.
There was one. I think it was like the history of hip hop.
Something like that.
It was like
yeah.
a mini series on Netflix talking about Cool and the Gang, Big Daddy Kane, like
Big Daddy
Bronx
Cool,
rap. Up until like they did an episode on like Kanye and Lupe as like producers.
Yeah.
And dude, I mean, Lupe.
Lupe's I've loved Lupe since high school.
He's
Lupe's
probably one of the
genius.
most underappreciated producers ever.
And just as an artist, he's a genius.
Yeah. But
he's
Kanye is just one of the greatest beat producers.
Kanye is
of all
a
time.
savant. He's nuts. Literally nuts, but he's a savant.
It doesn't make sense how good his music is.
I've seen Lupe. Lupe is the only person I've seen multiple times in concert, and I don't go to concerts.
Yeah.
I saw him freshman year in downtown Baltimore. I saw him sophomore year at Loyola College in Maryland, which is right down this block from Towson. And then he came to Towson like my senior year.
Yeah.
And did a performance. The first one I saw was the best. Because have you listened to like original Lupe, like the Cool and like Food and Liquor One?
No.
Lupe.
What is Food and Liquor One? Is that
that was the name of the album. It was called Food and Liquor.
Food and Liquor.
It's the one that has where he samples the Beatles.
Oh my God! Stop it.
He sampled Daydream. He sampled Daydream and had Jill Scott. Food and Liquor is the first one. Jay-Z's on that album too. No, Jay-Z does a quick verse. So the first one he did, the first album that made him famous was called Food and Liquor. The second one he did was called The Cool. That's the one that blew up. That's the one with Superstar on it.
Offline. Come on, Spotify. Stop being stupid. Food and Liquor.
Yeah. Lupe, there's a song on Food and Liquor called Gotcha, which is produced by the Neptunes, which means produced by Pharrell. He raps a whole half a verse about soap. And it's amazing.
Dude, Pharrell's another one
Pharrell's also a musical genius.
Insanely talented with his musical ability. I don't know how people have that kind of mind. Like Eminem is also like a genius just with how he writes and how he rhymes and how he spits his bars. But he's just like, I don't want your talent, bro. Your talent scares me.
Yeah, no, Lupe is crazy. So Lupe also was a big mixtape guy. That's
Kick and Push was on. Okay, I have
Kick Push. Yeah,
Kick Push.
Kick Push. That was the one that blew him up.
Pressure.
Also,
yeah.
Pressure's Jay-Z. So funny. You want to hear? What was it? Touch the Sky.
Yeah.
Lupe's on that.
Yes. Yeah, he's great.
Also, do you know who? So do you remember the Gorilla song "Feel Good"?
Yeah.
That's Lupe.
The beat or
the lyrics?
The windmill guy. Oh no, he's the one rapping.
He's the one rapping. Yeah.
That's Lupe.
Lupe's in the Gorillas. That was Lupe. Yeah. I didn't find out.
Is it Lupe? Isn't it two people though, or is it one?
Well, no, the Gorillas are two people, but there are other artists.
Right, but the artists, the rappers,
the rappers are all over
they laugh. Yeah, those rappers. That's Lupe.
One of them was Lupe. Yeah,
Yeah, who's the other one?
I don't remember.
I
I only
feel like
know
I know
that
who it is. I feel like it's Charlie Tuna.
I only know that because when I went to his first concert, it was when he was touring for the Cool, the second album, and he does the thing. Oh, do you remember when I was on this? And they
Oh
played
no,
Feel.
it's De La Soul.
It is De La Soul. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
who's
yeah,
in De La Soul?
there's a lot. There's 4 or 5 in De La Soul. But yeah, he played Feel Good and he rapped Feel Good. I was like, you were in Feel Good? I was like, holy crap. But Lupe got big. He had a mixtape series called Revenge of the Nerds because Lupe's a giant nerd. Like he'll play Street Fighter and all of that stuff. Like Street Fighter likes anime. I remember I went to the concert. It was like standing room only, and you'll enjoy this. I know you enjoy music and rap in a certain way. He had an entire band. He didn't use like a DJ.
Oh, Lupe.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
he had a band called 1500 and Up, and so he had 2 guitarists, 2 double keyboardists, a bassist player, and he had a DJ like just in case, and 2 drummers.
I don't like it. 2 drummers.
It was either it was at least 1 drummer, not 2, but he had a
Yeah,
drummer.
I don't like when bands have 2 drummers.
It was one. They were called 1500 and Up, and it was his band. So in them, he's doing. I forgot which album he's doing at the time because he did Food and Liquor, and then he did the Cool. All of a sudden, he's in his little thing. He says, "Stop the music," stops everything, points to a guy in the crowd, and he goes, "I just saw you yawn."
Mm.
And he goes, "So you're yawning, which means you're not entertained. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to stop the whole concert to entertain you." And he puts on this song from his mixtape. It's called Switch, and I need you to find that.
Switch.
So what Switch is, and listen to it after the show, I'll tell you the concept of Switch. He calls it his science experiment. He takes the original Still Tippin' beat.
The Science Project.
He calls it Science Project, but it's called Switch. He raps like 8 to 16 different rap styles on one song. And it's called Switch because he yells switch and he switches his style in the middle of a verse. And they all interconnect with each other.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's one of the most impressive things I've ever heard. So he played Switch, and the guy was like, "All right, you got me." And then he went back to the concert. But no, Lupe is out of his mind. Unbelievable as a rapper.
The guy had to be a plant.
Who?
Maybe. The guy yawning.
Maybe, but it was yeah. Do your research on Lupe. So like, yeah, Food and Liquor, the Cool are his 2 best albums. Like he has a song. I can tell Lupe forever. He has a song on the Cool called "Little Weapon," where he talks about video game violence.
Of course he does.
Because Lupe is a monster. Kanye was a genius back then. Like Lupe's so good a rapper. Lupe's one of those rappers you don't mess with.
Yeah.
Like you let him be. You let him do whatever he wants. But he has a big like anime influence on a lot of his stuff.
Total nerd, dude. Nerds rule. Being a nerd rules.
Yeah.
They're secretly the coolest people ever if you get to know them.
Yeah.
Or if they apply their nerddom correctly.
That's very, very correct. But yeah, listen to Switch when you get a chance, and then tell me what you think.
Okay.
The
Yeah, that's
Switch
crazy.
is
I found
absurd.
them. I found them both. I found him doing the Feel Good Ink too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no choice. Anyway, it's time to get out of here, folks. So I can put on my AC and chill the fuck out for the rest. I gotta return a phone call because someone called me earlier, but I was doing the show and whatnot. All right, so we'll see you guys next week.
Later,
All in.
everybody.
Toodles.